In the world of scooters, the TVS Jupiter is a household name. It is the second best selling scooter in the Indian market and it has been updated over and over again. Right now, we have with us the latest iteration of the Jupiter 110. And if you look at it, it does look like a much updated and futuristic scooter. Now, I have done a detailed walk around of all the changes on the scooter in another video. We had that video up yesterday and you can find it in the I button. Right now, I'm going to quickly tell you what the highlights are and I'm going to tell you how the scooter is to ride. So let's get started. Now, speaking of the design, I really like how the scooter looks and those chrome accents that the earlier scooter have gone and they are replaced by these nice character lines which give the scooter a more bold and appealing look. Also, there is an LED DRL bar right here. TVS calls it the light bar, which also integrates the turn indicators very smartly. If you look at it, you will feel that the turn indicators are not there, but when you engage them, you will see that the turn indicators light up like so. Also, you now have a petrol disc brake at the front in the disc brake variant. The other lower variant comes with a drum brake at the front and the rear. The rear gets a drum brake and it has the combi brake system as well. Also, the seat is nice and long and TVS says that this is the longest seat in this segment and it is very comfortable. It was very comfortable when I was riding as well. The tail section has also been changed. It looks much more futuristic and modern. You get a LED light bar for the tail section as well. And it also has integrated turn indicators and the brake lights will light up like so. Another feature that has been added is the inclusion of hazard lamps. So you just press the turn indicator button for 3 seconds and the hazard lamps will come on and it looks really nice. Besides that, you also get a new instrument console and it's completely digital in the top variants. The base variants have an analog display and you get a lot of information right here, like average fuel economy, real-time fuel economy, and you also get distance to empty, besides speedo and the fuel gauge. And you also have this USB charging port right here, which can be used to charge your phones and you can store your phones right here in this compartment. Now, this is something new that you will see and I'm going to talk about it when I talk about how this scooter rides. So those were all the updates on the new Jupiter. The engine is the same, but the tuning has been changed sort of. It is a much more refined engine. So let's talk about how the scooter is to ride. Speaking of the engine, the Jupiter is powered by a 113.3cc engine that puts out 7.91 HP of power and 9.2 Newton meters of torque. Now, the IntelliGo assist system increases the torque by 0.6 Newton meters and brings it to 9.8 Newton meters. So for that instantaneous torque, the instantaneous push that you get that extra bit of torque that you would need to make an overtake or just to jolt forward. Now, we rode the scooter for a very short while on TVS's test track here in Hosur, so we won't be able to give you a comprehensive review of how the scooter rides. But first opinions, the engine is very, very refined. You also get the silent start feature, which I'll show you. So you just press the ignition and the scooter comes to life. Besides that, it also comes with TVS's new IntelliGo or iGo technology, which is sort of a micro hybrid tech. So there is a battery in the scooter which will give you power on demand. Now, how the iGo Assist works, the iGo Assist comes into play only when the battery is fully charged. So while you're riding the scooter, the battery is charged automatically, and on the display you will see Assist ready, which means that you can engage iGo. Now, while you're riding the scooter, when you twist the accelerator hard, that's when you will get the assist from the battery, and that 0.4 Nm of torque will kick in and you will get that extra boost. Now, we tested it on the track as well, and it is pretty noticeable and it works really well. Now, the TVS Jupiter 110 2024 also gets an additional feature, which is kind of a safety feature. So if you are riding at a good speed, say you're doing above 50 kmph, and you have to get an emergency braking, and if you hit the brakes hard, the hazard lights will come on like so the riders and other cars or vehicles around you are notified that there is an emergency and you have stopped the scooter. It is a very smart feature. We have seen these on EVs, but I think the Jupiter is the first ICE scooter to implement this feature. Let us know what you think about that. Besides that, the brakes, you get disc brakes at the front, drum brakes at the back. The front brakes have a very good bite and they give an instant stopping power. Use both the brakes and you will be able to stop the scooter almost instantaneously. The rear brake, if you're using only the rear brake at a time, it could be a little slow to react. Besides that, the suspension is also been tuned very nicely. We were riding on smooth surfaces, so we did not face any challenges. But when we take it into the city and do a comprehensive road test, that's when we'll tell you what that feels like. The seat and the ergonomics are also very nice. You have a nice flat floorboard and you get a good rider position. You have enough space for seating two people because of the long seat, and if you are carrying a backpack or some other luggage, can be kept in the middle. Overall, the ergonomics are very comfortable. Scooter is very easy and nimble to handle in the traffic conditions. Also, you have the fuel filler cap right here, which means you don't have to get off the scooter to fill fuel. You have a hook here to mount your luggage, and you also have this space to store bottles or your phones. Besides that, you also get this massive boot which can hold 2 helmets or a lot of your luggage. This is not illuminated, nor is there a charging port inside, but it is a cavernous boot, so you can carry a lot of stuff along. Now, you've been told that the scooter will be available in 4 variants. The scooter that you saw in the video is the top end variant. It also comes with the Smart Connect features, which has Bluetooth, turn-by-turn navigation, voice assist, and other features that you will see on the screen. The scooter is going to be available in a total of 6 colors, and the flagship color that you saw in the video is the Dawn Blue Matte. Besides that, you also get the Galactic Copper Matte, Starlight Blue Gloss, Lunar White Gloss, Titanium Grey Matte, and Meteor Red Gloss. Now, the prices for the Jupiter 110 2024 start at 73,700 rupees ex-showroom and go all the way up to 87,250 rupees. The drum brake and non-alloy wheels is the base variant, which will cost you 73,700 rupees. The drum brake with alloys will cost you 79,200 rupees. The drum alloy with Smart Connect and the DRLs will cost you 83,250 rupees, and the top of the line variant with disc brakes for the front and Smart Connect and alloy wheels will cost you 87,250 rupees. In terms of fuel efficiency, we would not be able to give you the exact numbers because of the short time we had with the scooter, and most of the riding was on the track, so we were driving at pretty good high speeds, and in that case we were able to see 49 to 55 on the console. But in real world conditions, you should get anywhere between 47 kmpl to 55 kmpl. But we will test it once we get the scooter back at base. Now, considering the pricing, the Activa is the prime rival of the TVS Jupiter, which is a little less powerful than the Jupiter. And also the Activa is about 2 to 3,000 more expensive than the Jupiter. Also, the Jupiter offers more features, gets all LED lighting, and is a little more modern looking than the Activa. The Activa is also due for an update, so we would want to wait and see what updates Honda is going to bring for the Activa. But for this price, Jupiter offers a whole lot of value. You get, even at the top end variant, you get a fully loaded scooter with a lot of practicality, a lot of space, a very refined engine, a nicely tuned suspension, and a lot of features as well. The mild hybrid Intellego system does give the Jupiter the added advantage at this price point. So that was the TVS Jupiter 110 2024 for you. We have given you all the details that we could about our ride and experience with the scooter. If you have any questions, put them down in the comments below. Let us know what you think about this new update for the Jupiter, and if you like this new design, let us know in the comment. Subscribe to Motorize if you haven't already, and press that bell icon so that you get notified whenever we upload our next video. This is Vipul signing off. I'll see you in the next one. Until then, rev hard, rev free, and ride safe.